I got nothing for an intro, so let's just get to cooking. What's up, rad people? That was a very intriguing intro. Was it? It wasn't. I want to finally share my recipe for the most amazing, that happen to be vegan, crunch wraps ever to exist, period. And I don't like to brag, and that sounds very braggy, but at this point it's just factual. This is better than Taco Bell. Taco Bell, come for your brand. That was a good intro. I know, it looks like I'm losing my mind, doesn't it, Penny? I probably have. After watching Heath Huszar's video of him recreating the Taco Bell crunch wraps, it made me want to experiment and find my own recipe. And after, I don't know, maybe I made them like 5-6 times, I think I perfected it. So prepare to have your mind blown. Unless you see all the effort that goes into this and say, it's not worth it. Which, in that case, Taco Bell will do just fine, because this does take effort, and Taco Bell, like the whole point of Taco Bell is that it doesn't take effort. Okay, well this is the very extra version of what you can get at Taco Bell, and it's vegan. And I say and it's vegan because if you're not vegan, you might be thinking, oh, that can't compare to Taco Bell. You're wrong. This is great. Anyone can enjoy this, unless you have an allergy to something I use. I like to make recipes that non-vegan people will also enjoy, because a lot of non-vegan people and vegan people have this negative connotation in their mind when they hear vegan food. That's okay. You're wrong, but it's because you've only been exposed to probably bad vegan food. Anyways, let's stop talking. Let's just start cooking stuff. All you're gonna need for this recipe, and I say all you're gonna need when it's actually kind of a lot of things, because a crunch wrap has a lot of things in it. For the actual crunch wrap, what you're gonna need is some beefless crumbles, which these are my favorites. You're gonna need some shredded lettuce, some refried beans. You're gonna need some taco seasoning. I actually picked up 2 packets, and I prefer ones that are lower in sodium, just because taste. You're gonna need 2 packets, 1 for the crunch wraps and 1 for the sauce. And you're going to need, some flour burrito tortillas, and you're going to need some hard shell tostadas. Unfortunately, my Walmart did not have any tostadas today, but I'm just gonna use these and just break it apart. So it kind of works the same. You're gonna need an onion, some guacamole. You can make your own. I just don't feel like it. So, the whole buying avocados thing, it just, I've been burned too many times, you know what I'm saying? Where you pick one, you think, oh, this is gonna be the goddamn most perfect avocado to ever exist. You get home, you cut into it, and it's either a rock or it's a brown mush ball. And those 2 things make me sad, and avocados are kind of pricey, so. Actually, avocados are super pricey, not kind of pricey. Some pico de gallo. Again, you can just make your own pico de gallo with, a tomato, an onion, and cilantro, some garlic. Again, don't want to do that. The fact that I'm even chopping up an onion is extra enough for me. Okay, so that will do it for the actual crunch wrap. And then for the sauce, you're gonna need some vegan mayonnaise. I really like the Just mayonnaise. You're gonna need some, what are you gonna need? Like I said, the taco seasoning. You're gonna need some green chilies, or you can get diced jalapenos to your preference. What else goes in it? Water, lemon juice, and a little bit of sugar. Okay, let's just get to chopping before I actually go crazy and then my camera dies, and then I can't even videotape. Oh my god, brain. I mean, because I can't even record a breakdown, what's the point of having one? So I am not the best chopper of onions. It takes too much time, okay? Unless you're someone that can whip out a big ass knife. Excuse you, I'm filming here. Penny! So, it's just, it's good enough. I'm somebody that, good enough is good enough. Ain't nobody got time to learn that. So, you go be fancy somewhere else. I'm just jealous, okay? And what we're going to do, I probably should have started heating that beforehand. I don't prepare anything. Instead of using oil, which is totally fine to use if you want to use vegetable oil or olive oil or whatever, I like to use this Better Than Bouillon. And what you do is you just take a little tiny little bit and you mix it with like a teaspoon to a cup of water, and it just makes everything taste really damn good. It's just really good seasoning, and it just, it's like 10 calories in place of 100. All right, so while the skillet is warming up, How's your day? How's everything going? Are you in school? How's work? Let me hear about your day. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm literally losing my mind. I usually just do half the water first, and then I save the rest for when I do this, which we will be using the same pan for. We let that cook for a few minutes, and then we add this in, and it's just less dishes, so why wouldn't you? Alrighty. Alright, so the onion has pretty much turned like a yellowy translucent, and which is what we want. You know, it's just personal preference. If you like them more browned, you do you, okay? This is a recipe, but like, even I don't tend to follow recipes to a T. I just, you know, you gotta add your own little pizzazz, okay? So just, yeah, what? I don't know. Okay, now we're gonna add the beefless crumbles into the onion skillet. So I'm gonna do that. Now obviously this is going to make a lot of crunch wraps. Like, let's see, there's 4.5 servings. It's probably gonna make at least 6 to 8 crunch wraps. So adjust recipe somehow accordingly. I don't want to do math, so that's on you. Then we just stir that cheese together. And then probably turn it down to medium, just so you don't catch your house on fire. Now I did add the rest of the Better Than Bouillon mix in it, so it doesn't stick to the pan. But we're gonna add some more because we're gonna mix the taco seasoning in with the water before you mix it in, because I personally find it like just coats it better, so you don't have some random pockets with a lot of seasoning and then like some with none. Do you feel me? If I can open this, I can not cut off my finger. Since we used a whole pack of the crumbles, I'm gonna use a whole packet of seasoning. Yes. Why am I telling you this? Oh, because ratio, duh. Now, I did say to buy 2 packets, one for the sauce, but to be honest, and we're just doing it with the water, 1 cup of water. I don't tend to use the whole packet of seasoning for the sauce. I use about like half, maybe even that. So, I guess you could just use a little less and like save from the packet to make the sauce if you don't plan on making this many crunch wraps. But when I told Shaddy, my boyfriend, that I was making these, he asked for all the crunch wraps. So I am obligated to make a bunch of crunch wraps. Oh, why are you bringing me your baby? Oh my god, do you see that? Oh my god, okay, I'm sorry. Little puppy break. I have to show you. Look what my dog's doing. Oh, you want a crunch wrap? Oh, say hi, Ben. Oh my god, she's just too cute. My heart can't take it. I have the cutest dog to ever exist. I love you so much. I love you. Okay, puppy love break over. I like to add in garlic powder, onion powder, red pepper flakes, and cayenne pepper. Don't measure it. I just kind of dump the stuff into the cup. Just a little bit of cayenne. Not everyone in my family is a big spice fan like I am. So I try to tone it down a lot for them. If I don't eat something and my mouth is like I'm swallowing lava with my saliva, I just don't think it's hot enough. That looks good, so I'm gonna add this to that, all of it. Now this is what I think personally makes my crunch wraps better than Taco Bell, and probably better than anyone else on the planet, to be honest. Like, humble, but facts. It is the sauce that I have concocted. Now, I think I found this sauce, or a version of it, I should say, somewhere on the internet, and I would put a link down below, but honestly, I don't even know if I found it on the internet, or did I just concoct it completely? Do you have to eat right now? She does. You know, there's a lot of people on the planet. There are 7 billion, right? I'm just gonna talk a little louder over my dog chewing. People are bound to have the same ideas and, you know, not have come across each other's ideas, realizing that someone else on the planet has also come up with the same idea as them. I'm a little triggered right now because of past experiences. Oh, wow, that went everywhere. We're just not gonna clean that up. Anyway, so as I'm talking about, God, my brain today, guys, this was like the worst day to do stuff. I'm graduating college soon. That's fearful. Anyways. Oops. My sauce. This is the secret sauce. It is the Krabby Patty sauce. Yes, I agree. Yeah, whatever. It's really important. And I don't measure anything. So I would probably say that's a third of a cup, half of a cup. Yeah, that's probably half of a cup. Whenever you're trying to eyeball measurements, go the next one up. If you think it's a teaspoon, it's probably a tablespoon. If you think it's a fourth of a cup, it's probably half of a cup, to be honest. For taco seasoning, it's however flavorful you want it to be. I would probably say that's a third of the packet. All right, and what you're gonna do is mix it up, and it's gonna look crusty. And that's okay, because we're gonna fix that in a second. Then you're gonna add some lemon juice, just a good squeeze. Yeah, if I had to put a number on it, it's 2 teaspoons, maybe. Let's go with that, 2 teaspoons. Alrighty, now we add a little bit of water. I like to make it pretty runny, so I'd probably say a fourth of a cup of water, maybe, and it looks disgusting, and that's okay. Now, if you think you did use a little too much water, which, hey, it happens. We all make mistakes. It's okay. Never feel like you f***ed up a recipe, especially this recipe, because like you can always fix it. There's always ways around it and stuff and things, and I'm a great chef. And then the last thing we're gonna add is some diced green chilies. Jalapenos work too, any pepper. If you want it, you can leave it as this if you want. It's just really simplistic. And then you want to add a little something sweet to offset the spicy and the acidicness of the lemon juice. So literally like a spoonful of, my personal favorite is maple syrup, but it has to be like 100% maple syrup. Don't use pancake because like that's just an insult. I got the sauce made, put it in the fridge so it can thicken up, and I prefer it when it's cold. Again, if you want it warm, that's cool too, bud. I'm so sorry. Why did you subscribe? Thank you. If you did, hit the subscribe button right now, or already because you turned on the bell notification. I'm really rethinking this whole YouTube thing. So we got a flour tortilla, right? Okay, that's step 50 of 5. I don't even know. There's a lot of steps. Of assembly, this is step 1. All right, so what you're gonna do now is, now that our meat and onion mix is done, oh no, we want refried beans. Oh my god. Am I okay? No, I'm not. That's okay. We got our refried beans. I warmed them up a teeny tiny bit, and going in, that was a generous dollop actually, but just smeared around basically the size of what the tostada would be. And then we're going to take a spoonful of the meat mixture and put it on. Now, you're gonna make a rookie mistake, and that's okay. We all do it. It's like the first pancake of the bunch, where you think, oh, this isn't enough meat, let me put more in. And then you put more in, and then you can't close it, and then when you go to grill it, fry it, yes? I don't, put it in the pan, it's gonna fall apart. It's inevitable, to be honest. You know, you just gotta learn from experience. So just treat it as the first pancake of the bunch. It's still gonna be delicious, it's just not gonna look pretty. That just like made me sad for some reason. Alrighty, so how many times am I gonna say alrighty? Can we keep a counter? Someone in the comments, how many times have I said that in this video? Or have I edited them all out? I don't know, editing Kaylena, how many times have I said that so far? Alright, now normally, actually no, we're gonna have to heat these up or else they'll be rock hard. That's what she said. So you're just gonna add a thick ass dollop of guacamole, another thick ass dollop of pico de gallo. Try to spread it around a little bit so, you know, that's one thing. We have more time and care and love that can be put into each individual crunch wrap so that you have a nice, even distribution and not like Taco Bell where you take one bite and it's just refried beans, you take another bite and it's just tortilla, and then you take another bite and it's just, you get what I'm saying. Take time, don't rush, don't be like me. I'm fighting against a dying battery. Now, I did say my family doesn't like things as spicy as I do, so I added the whole can of peppers into it. Will they be mad at me? I don't know, we'll find out, stay tuned. Now, you definitely don't want to add too much lettuce because that is where like it's gonna get in the pan if you put too much lettuce. So definitely just a little bit. And then we take our tostada and we put it on the top because it acts as like a little barrier when we wrap. Now again, a tostada would make this a whole lot easier, but that's okay. We're not letting that stop us. And then you're going to do a little star pattern and it looks so cute. This is the dangerous part. This is where you find out if you overstuffed and kind of fudged it up a little bit. And then you just put it in the pan. Oh yeah, let that sizzle. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. And alrighty, here you go. This is the final product. Oh wow, yeah, look at it in all its not very attractive glory. You know, in my defense, they normally do come out looking picture perfect, like Taco Bell menu image perfect. You know, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, is it gonna taste amazing? Hopefully, let's go find out. I brought you crunch wraps.
Did you? Babe! Oh man, I can't wait to try this.
It's really messy.
Wow, this is really this is really messy.
That was the grossest noise you have ever
You know what that sounds like?
No, what?
Crunch wrap. Oh my god, it's so good. Alright, babe. How do you feel about the crunch wrap?
It's very messy this time, and like, you know, is that not life though? You make something 6 times and it comes out perfect, and then the time you record it is when maybe it'll taste better though. I don't know.
Good sentence.
I'm pretty lit.
What a reaction! Looks like a good porn shot.
Oh yeah, that's some food porn.
Oh wow, look at that.
Oh, get the wilted lettuce.
Oh, that's a good piece of lettuce right there. Oh yeah.
Well, I hope you guys liked today's video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I don't do this
You're telling
anymore.
them to give a thumbs up at the end of the video? They have to do it at the beginning before they even watch it because it helps your channel.
Thanks for watching. Bye. That was just as embarrassing for me to film as it is probably for you to have watched.